we come back to the jungles of Tesseract 5, where Archon Skari will once again face the Necrons in epic crusade. Today, we battle. Let's begin.
The Dark King.
And here we are in another Crusade battle report. We are playing Crusade Battle from Beyond the Veil Crusade pack, and we are playing the Stilled. Mysterious creatures native to the jungle, namely some tree spirit-like creatures, have remained unaffected by the impacts of the war. So both sides trying to capture these creatures for study. Who are we kidding? The Drukhari want to take them back to the arenas. The Necrons want to prod them and poke them. I don't know. So with that, let's dive into the game. So one of the first things we do is determine the theater of war. So, John, do the honors. A strategic setback that befalls us this game is deferred reinforcements. Again. Oh my goodness. So no 12-inch reinforcements and cannot be set up within 12 inches of any models. Crazy.
Oh my.
Crazy. Okay. And then, of course, because we are playing in a very nasty place, we are going to be doing the affliction again. And that one is affliction number 5. It is a black zone. Invulnerable saves -1 to the invulnerable saves, which also affects you, I believe. So, yes, it is a black zone. The power emanating from this derelict webway portal making all invulnerable saves. Or maybe it's the tree spirits that make everything unnatural, like invulnerable saves, sort of deteriorate with the emanating powers. And here we have the crusading force that will be looking for the Stilled. Really, really excited about how this campaign force has been developing in the Crusade. I really like it. So let's dive into the units that I've decided to bring. Some of them you will notice because you've been following along and creating an emotional connection with my Crusade, which is completely fine. Or you've developed a visceral reaction to the Crusade, in which case you're totally rooting for the Necrons, which is fine. So leading the whole force, we have Archon Skari himself. He has gained a couple of battle honors since we started the Crusade, so now he is a tactical experience for the CP regeneration. He has a deadly charge, he has a Jin blade, and he has hatred eternal. He's pretty beefy when it comes to killing stuff in close combat. Then we have his Incubi retinue, which is Sinister Reason. They are veteran warriors, and the Clavex has received a weapon enhancement for his demi-claves, making them brutal and fleshbane. So they're +1 strength and +1 damage, which makes them really, really cool. Then we have taken Satiated Vengeance, which is, of course, the troop of Kabalite warriors that has followed us from the very beginning. They are bloodied and they have a battle honor battle tested, so they can do actions and still shoot, which is fantastic. Then we have our transports, Sting, which is the Venom. It does have its repair systems still active. And we also have Razor, which is the Raider that has not gained any experience yet. Then we have the then we have the third thing in that patrol. But the second patrol is led by Esfera, who is the Succubus. There we go. She has a Warlord trait for a 3+ invulnerable save, which is really cool. However, that's going to be less of an issue in this match. The Brides of Pain. They have spent an RP to expand the unit to a 10-strong unit and change a bit of the war gear. And I did spend an RP to rest and recuperate them to lose their battle scar. So they are back to full strength. The Blood Talons are the Scourge, and you will see them in action for another time this game. While the two favorites, we have Thusk and the Beast, who does have now Fleshbane and Brutal Claws, which do +1 damage and +1 strength. Ooh, I'm very, very excited to see what he can do. The Beast! Last but not least, Darkness. With his triple disintegrator cannons, spending an RP there as well to rest and recuperate and fix his cracked targeting system, which means he is up to full once again. And that is 49 power level, waiting to take on the ancient foe of the Necrons. Let's take a look at what the machines bring to the battle. And here we have the ancient enemy, the Necrons. Vacuous has awoken a transcendent Satan and brought him to the battle in camouflage, because he's also green.
We're playing for keeps.
That's right, we're playing for keeps. Okay, what have you awoken for this mission?
So, as we've seen, we brought Vacuous the Inexorable, who, thanks to his backstab from Skari, has realized that he is actually an honorable combatant instead of immortally proudful.
Which just means that we changed the warlord trait simply because the new Necron Codex doesn't really have that warlord trait anymore.
No,
Okay.
and because of the new additions to the Codex, we've also paid 1 RP to make him a Pharaon of the Anomanek dynasty.
Very cool. So now he can basically, point at people extra good.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
All right. We have our Cryptech, good old Torquiel the Twisted. He's still level 1. Today should be the day that he achieves a new rank.
I love it. He's just he's a
He's a techno
monster, so he heals stuff, which is cool.
We have the Infinite Guard, who leveled up last time. They are grizzled veterans who are also undying revenants. So they get to reroll some of their reanimations.
Oh, they are not only tough to kill, but now they are even tougher.
Mm-hmm. We have our beautiful transcendent Satan coming with us, the Shard of Nyadrazatha. It will be its inaugural battle on the channel, and I'm looking forward to throwing it right at Skari.
With crazy Satan powers in tow.
All right, we have the Phalanx, the Immortals. They are still waiting to level up. They're just taking their time. That's it.
They are now better, though. All better and improved Immortals with extra attacks and extra toughness, thanks to the new Codex.
And our trusty, faithful Warrior Squad 1, who has achieved heroic rank. And in honor of this, they have received a new paint job.
Mm-hmm. Look at them. They've got their shoulder pads all done. I love it. You've been constantly improving your army and working on it, and it looks great.
And then, just to round it out, we have the Swarm, the 2 little crypto thralls to keep Torquel nice and safe.
The most dangerous models ever, rivaling the Beast himself, or itself. Perfect. Well, I think it's time. I think it's time to go to battle.
Shall we begin?
Shall we? It is time to battle. So we have the 3 objectives along the middle line. Important to note, the defender is only 9 inches from the middle. The attacker is 12 inches from the middle, which means that being attacker-defender actually makes a difference. A subtle difference, yet a difference.
Oh.
So at the end of the player turn, you get 10 points for every objective you control. These are, of course, objectives. And at the end of the game, if you control all 3 objectives, at the end of the game, you get 30 points, up to a maximum of 90, because that's how this works. Now, we do have to pick 2 agendas, because it is an incursion mission. And in the mission special rules, starting with the player who goes first, you take turns picking an objective, and you roll off, and the winner gets to move the objective that many inches in whatever direction they want, because they're just roaming around, ambling around, and you have to try and sort of, so you could kind of move them all towards your deployment zone if you wanted to, but you have to win those roll-offs. So we're going to pick our agendas. The agendas for today. So both John and I have picked one from the Beyond the Veil book called Make Contact. So we have to pick an objective marker not in our deployment zone at the start of our first command phase, respectively. And then an infantry unit can do an action that's completed at the end of your turn, and they basically have a tally of basically every time they do it next to that objective. They add +1, which gives them 1 experience. And if they have 3 or more markers, we also gain an investigation point. Which is pretty cool. So you get 1 investigation point out of that, out of a 5-turn game, and up to 5 experience points if you complete it every single turn. So who is going to be the contact? After all, we are looking for the stilled. It makes sense. The second one, the one I've picked, is first into the fray, which is my first unit to make a charge will get an experience point. And if they kill the unit they charge, they get another experience point. It's just a very simple way of getting experience points. And John, what has your second one been?
We have chosen the Reaper.
Oh no!
So whichever unit kills the most stuff of yours, by the end of the game gets 2 experience points.
Okay, that seems pretty straightforward, as I have lots of units to kill. So with that, we decide who is attacker and who is defender. Are you ready, John?
I am ready.
I am ready as well. Haha! I shall pick to be the defender, because I want to be close to these objectives.
Oh, snap.
And I'll make you be the attacker, so I'll pick this side, and I'll have 9 inches from the board. Yes! Haha! I'll be the defender as the Necrons invade and try and take on this area here. And we are back after deployment. Now, I had like a healthy 6-inch deployment, just along the line. And John had a 3-inch deployment.
I am jammed into the edge of the board.
Perfect. Of course, we're playing 30 inches this way and 44 inches this way. So there's a little bit on the edges. But don't mind that. It's all in the cinematics of the game. There's some good dense terrain, some good line of sight blocking that you can kind of hide behind. It is hard for me to hide from these Necron warriors because they have 6-inch move with the Overlord nearby, and then they also have an extra 3-inch range for their crazy cool stuff. So before we decide who goes first, Necrons have this cool rule where they have their sort of codes, and now you only get to use codes if your whole army is of the same dynasty, basically. But he gets to activate and put his codes in different turns and whatnot, and they're pretty handy. They did quite a bit last game, so let's see how it works this game. But as for deployment, I put the Witches and the Raider here. I have put Darkness in the middle. There's no hiding in this game here. I have put the Beast behind a rock, the Scourge behind some bushes, Fisk next to Archon Skari, the Cavalite Warriors, the Venom filled with Incubi on the flank. And John has responded in turn with the Chained Satan God, the Immortals with the Swarm, the Technomancer, the Lich Guard, Vacuous himself right in the middle of the table, and of course, Squad 1, or the most annoying unit in all of existence. With that, we'll come back with the roll to see who goes first. But leave a comment down below. Who will come out victorious this game? John's rolling a fancy new Necron dice. And I am using my fancy Skari dice for first turn. Hiya! Uh-oh. He rolled 1 more than me. I think that's enough. Would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first.
Okay, he wants to jump the gun on me here. So now we roll off. So starting with the player who went first, that's John. Start of the battle round. We move the objectives. Which one would you like to go first? That one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so roll off. Aha! I move it 5 inches. So I'm going to just move it this way, 5 inches. Aha!
And now this one.
That one over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a 1.
I rolled it at 4. Yes.
Oh no! Stop running away from
me. Over here. He's changing dice. I love it. Oh, a 6.
That is a 6.
Oh, on a draw, it doesn't move. Okay. So now, start your command phase. You need to pick one of the objectives to be your contact objective for your agenda. As the 3 creatures go, get us away from the machines! Start ambling towards the Drukhari lines.
This one.
You're going to pick that one. Oh, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets extra, experience points by doing actions next to that one, which is interesting. I don't have to pick mine until my turn happens. So, yeah, on to the first turn.
All right, 1.
The Necrons enact Directive 1 of the Protocol of the Sudden Storm, adding 1 inch to all their movement, which means with the Pharaon's radius of urging them on, or whatever it's called.
Relentless March.
There you go. Thanks, John. The Necron Warriors and the Immortals and the Lich Guard, they all moved 7 inches. So they basically all moved up almost at full speed. They were slowed down a little by some of the forest over here. And the Transcendent Satan has moved up onto the side to take a good look at the Venom and the Cabalite Warriors. So with that, we're moving into the shooting phase.
No.
Oh, we're moving into the Satan phase.
Yeah.
Because it's end of movement, right? Did that happen?
It is at the end of the movement.
And he has 2 powers, so he can cost 1. The 1 power is Transdimensional Thunderbolt.
24-inch range.
He can pick a unit within 24, and on a 2+, it'll take D3 mortals, and then every unit within
3 inches of it.
will take 1 mortal on a 4+. Cool.
Yes.
So, does the Venom take D3 mortals?
Oh.
Ooh, it does. D3 mortals for the Venom. Uno mortal, 6 of feel no pain. No, it takes a single mortal. And then on a 4+ for the Cabalite Warriors, they do 6 of feel no pain. No, one of the Cabalite Warriors goes down as well, and that's just over 3 inches.
All right.
Now, he does have a couple of things that he can do to change his powers and whatever. And he decided to roll for the Transcendent Satan. So you got 2 cool abilities for it instead of picking one.
Yes.
So which abilities did you get? I know what they do, but I want folks to understand the names. No, I'm just kidding.
He is immune to natural law.
Cool.
So he wound rolls of 1, 2, and 3 against him always fail.
Yep.
And Writhing Worldscape. So at the start of my movement phase, roll 1d6 for each enemy within engagement range, and on a 4+, they suffer a mortal wound.
Yep.
And in addition, anyone who charges them subtracts 2 from the roll.
Makes it hard to charge you. So with that, we're moving into now the shooting phase.
Now the shooting phase.
Now the shooting phase. With an extra 3 inches, 33 inches, that's a 16.5 rapid fire range. So 2 of them are in rapid fire range, and they're just shooting at the Cabalite Warriors.
Hitting on 2s.
Because of my will be done. And then strength 5.
Strength 5.
So needing 3s, and they are AP 2. Heavy, yeah, because they're gas, right? Yeah. So 3 at AP 2.
Correct.
That's just 3 that are going to go through there. Feel no pains. 2 puffs.
Oh my.
1 goes down. Go Cabalite Warriors. So we have squad 1 shooting at the raider full of witches. I think he knows what witches can do, and he doesn't like it.
No, I do not.
He doesn't like it one bit.
These need
3s. Because he's shooting through the dense terrain here. And I can't tell what the dice are, but he does. So that's all good.
And
got a couple of 2s in there, which is nice.
And I reroll the 1s.
And that's reroll 1s because of veterancy, basically, which is their special. Very nice, very nice.
That is a skull.
And then you have on 5s.
Oh yeah.
And he's decided to just keep it simple. So 3. 3 at -1.
Correct.
So 4 up to a 5 up, even though 5 up invulnerable save, but it's really a 6 up invulnerable save. Because of, so 5 ups for the armor, and 3 go through. 6 up feel no pains, because it is Cabal of the Black Heart, and 3 damage onto the Raider. The Stilled have moved around the table, basically, and the Necrons finish their turn with 0 primary points. Because all the Stilled moved away. Now he has...
Come back?
Yeah, he has picked that one for his contact objective, and at the start of my command phase, I shall pick this one for my contact, even though it's really close to a Satan. Yeah, I might as well. Or actually, you know what? No, I'll pick this one. Yeah, I'll pick that one. That'll be the one. Yeah, the one in the middle.
All right.
Just a little bit further away from that guy. I'm not too fond of him. I have to try and do at least 3 wounds on him, basically, and then he'll heal up, basically. So it's going to take me like 4 turns at least to kill him, because I have no ways to do like mortal wounds in the movement phase. I don't have my Reaver jet bikes and stuff. I don't have any way to do mortal wounds on a charge. So the only phase I can interact with him is shooting and combat, which means I'd need to like wound him for a couple of turns and then spend a turn shooting and then charging to make sure that he dies. So that's the whole, and then he can just heal up and stuff, and it's crazy. Okay. So, however, token of healing, my Venom's defense protocols kick in, and he heals his wounds because he has the repair systems. Whoop, 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 whoop. And with that, we move into Drukhari, turn number 1. End of the movement phase. I've decided to get aggressive with the witches. They are Cult of Strife, so they're able to move and advance and charge. So 18 inches for the witches, because they have the plus 2 inches of movement combat drug. She has plus 1 strength. And then the Raider moved up as well. So that's right. You can deduce what I'm trying to do there. The Scourge have advanced. They advanced 4 inches for an 18-inch move. They're all here. Going to try and unload some blast weapon goodness into there. The Urgle is a very curious creature. Moved up to the contact and decided to sniff and do the action. Because it is infantry, so he will get basically a contact point. As well as the Incubi have just stayed to hold that objective. And they're basically the line of defense against the Sitai. The Cavalry Warriors moved back to stay out of supernova explosion range, which is like every unit within 9. So the only thing that it can hit with that 9-inch bubble is this Venom, and that's it, which is okay. And last but not least, we're moving into the shooting phase.
Whoa.
Okay, because I don't have anything fancy that happens in the movement phase and stuff. And John's flipping through his book. He's like, what do I have here that could be really fancy, he says.
Oh, yeah.
And we shall see what happens. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go into shooting. I'll start with the stuff that doesn't really have a choice that I really want to make sure happens. So I'm going to start with the Scourge. That is 6, 12, 24 shots.
Oh, my.
Into the Warriors. 24 shredder shots. I did advance, so I'm hitting on force. Okay, ready? Ha! I'll come back. Couple of good hits, needing 3s to wound. And I reroll wounds against infantry. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Oh my.
So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at -1 so far. And then I have 3 from the carbine, 2 hits, and 1 at no -1.
Right.
Cool. With a different color dice. So that's 4s and 5s.
All right.
Okay, couple. Good, and then the 6 is fine. Okay, and then reanimations right away.
4, 9.
So he takes them off first, and then he rolls reanimations, and then brings them back. Technically, that's a really cool dynamic, but order operations is important, because then you can bring them back sort of like in coherency outside of an inch of the enemy, unless they're already in combat with an enemy. And so, he can kind of string them back if he needs an aura, or get onto an objective, or things like that. It's really cool how he can do that. So 5s, rerolling 1s. Because they are, very nice roll. Look at that, with a couple of 1s too. Okay, so I kill 6 of them. No, 5 of them.
5. So 4.
Okay, 4 of them just come back. They're like, we have reanimated. Boop, boop, boop. Which is awesome. I love that rule so much. So darkness will then follow up that shooting into the immortals. You can draw line of sight to one of them completely unabated. So no penalties. Plus, I have repaired his cracked targeter. So he's hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Thank you, my lord, for being around. So hitting on 3s, rolling 1s. Thank you, Mr. Skari. You are so gracious and so kind. And toughness 5, though. So needing 4s to wound you because, only 2. Look at that. That wouldn't have happened before, that's for sure.
AP a bunch?
AP 3.
Oh, these need 6s.
Mm-hmm. So 2, and of course they do get to reanimate as well. 1 comes back. So I just killed 1 with an entire Ravager of shooting. That's why they're annoying. Really, really annoying. Okay, so with that, I'm going to shoot. The Raider is going to fire into the Immortals as well.
Oh my!
I am shooting through a bunch of this dense terrain though, so needing 4s to hit you with my disintegrator cannon over here. Ooh, yes! And needing 4s. 1, just 1 so far, -3.
Nope.
Nope, and then you need that again. Nope. I get 1 more down. Okay. Now, Fisk is going to be shooting at the Immortal as well. He did advance to get to where he is, so re-rolling all misses thanks to the Archon nearby, and on 4s to wound you. So that would be 1 just regular armor save from a Shard Carbine.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Will he return? He does not. 1 more. Good job. Good job, Slip. And last but not least, the Venom will open everything up into those Immortals. The Venom double cannons into the Immortals, needing 3s, rerolling 1s thanks to Archon Skari. Thank you, my Lord Skari. Very nice, very nice. And needing 4s to wound, because they're not Dark Technomonters. They're just regular Venoms. I'm so used to wounding on, that was a great roll. 7 armor saves.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Spicy.
The Venom's like, see those Immortals? Take them down.
Oh, gee.
Oh no, that's 4.
That's the squad.
But you just roll 2. Oh, that's right. They don't reanimate if you kill them.
No.
Yes! Death to them, machines. However, them reanimating, like that took probably 1 extra thing that I would have had to shoot at them. And back in the day, being toughness 4, they would have just died to that guy. Basically, it would have just been like a dead squad of Immortals. No longer. So the only last thing I have to shoot are the Cavalite Warriors. They will shoot everything into the Transcendent Citan. I do have 1 Dark Lance that hits on 4s, and everybody else hits on 3s. And even though I'm strength 8, you're immune to natural law. So basically transhuman physiology for your Citan. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. And 4 rifles. Oh, that Transcendence Citan's going to come bite me in the butt. You just watch. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, on poison. 1. Ha-ha!
Aura.
Take that. Yay! But he's just going to heal it back because he has living metal. So it doesn't matter at all. And with that, we're going to move into the charge phase. First into the fray, eh? And they rapid fire, and they rapid fire on 5s, and they hit everything. Even though this is like the worst agenda to have in this matchup, especially against them. The Raider has to be the first into the fray. He has to try and soak up the Overwatch here to keep the witches alive. Or it'll be a very short... before that happens. Phantasm Grenade Launcher from the witches into the Necron Warriors. I get 3 shots, hitting on 4s, 1 hit, and no wound. But you are -1 leadership now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to Overwatch.
Yep. Well, this is -5, so this is only 30 shots. Hitting on 5s against this poor Raider.
And re-rolling 1s?
Yeah, because my will be done. Just 1-1?
Because they're veterans. Yeah, just 1-1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's not bad. Okie dokie. So we've got all of these hits, which is fantastic. Needing 5s to wound the Raider. Decent roll there as well. I see at least 5. 6.
6.
6.
And -2 because you're
That's right, because I'm really close. So it goes up to a 6 up. Is that 6 saves?
6.
On a 6. At least it'll survive, which is important for the Overwatch. So I save 2, and then 6 up, feel no pains. So he takes 3 more damage.
Shenaniganery.
With 4 wounds remaining, the Raider decides to charge in 6 inches and stop them from overwatching my witches. Okay. So the witches will now jump into the fray here. They move their 6. Hiya! There you go. Even though the little plasma sites are going to be really dangerous. but we'll basically come in and have some fun and roll some dice, and it'll be entertaining. Yeah, let's do this. I need to make some room for my succubus. There we go. Some room for the succubus. And then the succubus is going to try and make it in as well, because the Scourge have that objective. Hiya! She doesn't, but Red Grief can reroll charges for free. That's a 7. Let's see if that makes it. And is she with an 8? She is! Hooray! There they go, the witches. Okay, fair enough. Let's dive into the combat phase. Lots of attacks from the witches. So we'll start with the Hydra Gauntlets. They need 3s to hit. Rerolling 1s, thank you, my lady. Nope. And they are strength 3, so needing 5s of these reroll wounds because they are Hydra Gauntlets. Hiya! So that'd be 2 at -1 so far. Oh, 2 go through. He's rolling them already. Okay, and he has to roll reanimations after I've attacked. The Shardnet and Impaler, rerolling 1s. Thank you to my lady. Nope, needing 5s. Nothing from her. The Power Sword, 3s. And then his strength 4. Haha! 1 at -3, so just 1 Necron goes down. And then everything else hitting in on 3s here. Ooh, that was a good roll. And rerolling some 1s. Thank you, my lady. Very cool, very cool. And then needing 5s to wound because they are only strength 3. They are only strength 3. It's all about volume with witches, you know. It usually comes to the forefront. So 4, 5, 6. 6 in total.
AP?
No AP, just
4.
Yeah, just straight up. And that would be 4 more. Okay, so that's 4 plus 3, that's 7. So he has to take 7 reanimations after that attack.
I only failed 6.
Yeah, plus the 3 that I've already killed. Oh, you failed 6. Okay. So...
Did you wound me 9 times? My apologies.
Okay, so it is 7 gone. Yes, okay. So 7. Now, does that happen after I've completed my attack, so after my consolidations and stuff?
After the attacks are complete.
Okay, so then that would be the attacks, and then that would include my pylons here. Cool. And now you would get to reanimate them, and 3 reanimate. So, 2 reroll 1s. Okay, yeah. So 3 come back, but I did kill 4. That's added to the 5 that I already... 5 that I've already killed. Very cool. Would you like to interrupt?
I will interrupt, yes.
Yes, okay, so he's spending 2 command points, and the Necrons will surge forth. 8 attacks.
Hit on 2s.
Yes. Ooh, very, very nice. Winning on 3s. This is just against witches. So, 6. Now, normally I would have a 4-up invulnerable save, but we are playing in the null zone. So I have a 5-up invulnerable save. And only 1 is going to survive from a dodging. Now, do they feel pain? Okay. Whew. So, power from pain really came in clutch there, and I lose 3 models from the 1, 2. Actually, no, I have to can't kill her for coherency purposes. So I will kill her. So 3 of them have gone down. Would you like to pile in after that?
No.
Okay, so then I will send my succubus into the fray. And she will go in. And she has... Actually, no, before I send her in, I'm actually going to send the raider in. Yeah, might as well. Order of operations is important here. D3 attacks from the raider, because he is bracketed. 1 attack. On 4s, that's a hit. On 4s, that's not a wound. So that doesn't matter. Okay. And now I can send her in. And she has 4 base attacks, plus 1 for her Shardnet and Impaler. Hitting on 2s, rolling 1s. All hit. She is strength 4.
The 4s.
4s to wound. Ooh, 4 wounds at -1. Awesome.
5s.
Ooh, nice roll.
There we go. So.
And then 2. Will they reanimate? And a reroll. Look at that. Oh, so I did get 1 more. Okay, so I believe I've killed 12? 10. I've killed 10. Holy moly. But that does mean, and then she'll pile in here, that does mean that you owe me a morale test.
I do.
You do.
I'm pretty sure I'm just going to fail it. I failed
You
it.
do. So one is going to run.
One run.
That's right. You actually get to see a cool piece of gear right now that's going to come in handy. And now they're under 50%, so they will run on 1s and 2s.
That's 9 I need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
How many more run?
2 more.
2 more. So 3 ran in total. 1, 2, 3. They don't get to reanimate. Because I have Grizzly trophies nearby, I roll 3 dice, 1 for each model that ran, and on a 6, an additional model runs. Nothing. Fair enough. Awesome. However, the morale running has helped the Necrons get out of engagement range from the witches, which also means that the super resurrection orb will come in handy to help bring pretty much the entire squad of Necrons back with that as well. So let's see what we can do as we dive into turn number 2. And the Dark Eldar, the Drukhari, have scored 30 points for victory conditions, and I've also got one of my contact points as well. So with that, we start a new battle round. So before the command phase even starts, we have to roll off to see if these objectives decide to run around and be weird and crazy.
All right, let's go. Tree Man.
Okay, so his contact position, yes, it stays right there. This one over here. Aha!
Ooh.
I'm going to move it 6 inches. Whee!
No.
And this one over here.
Oh, no.
A 3! Yay! The tree spirits don't like the Necrons very much.
Oh, no, they must not.
They're running so far away from the Necrons, who are just trying to cut their way through gladiators as well. So now into reanimation protocol time.
So I will use my Orb of Eternity.
Yeah, is it a 6-inch radius?
It is a 6-inch radius.
Very nice, very nice.
So
and he needs 4s, rerolling 1s to come back as well, which is awesome. Decent amount of 1s too, which is great. It's good to reroll. Wow, look at that. You just had 1 not come back, and then everything else be 1s. That's incredible. So 5 of them don't come back. Everything else comes back.
And then I will use the Rites of Reanimation to add another D3 to the
Very
unit.
cool, very cool. 3. So 2 of them are not back. So that's back to an 18 strong unit as squad number 1 basically all comes back to life. So they have returned. Oh my goodness, look at that. And they are just out of an inch here. So I feel like this is going to be a firefight. More like shooting fish in a barrel. The Satan has regained his wound with living metal. And of course, the next...
We enact the Protocol of the Vengeful Stars.
Cool.
Directive 1 and 2.
Is that the shooting one?
That is the shooting one.
Okay, so you get an extra AP on 6s to wound, and
if you're in rapid fire, you don't get cover.
perfect. So no cover if I'm rapid fire. I don't think the witches are going to care too much.
No.
They're probably all going to die anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, although the objectives have been very kind to me coming my way,
That's a big difference.
that is definitely huge. So the Necrons are going to have to like pull something out to make sure they get some of these objectives with a big. This is just like a speed bump. That's literally what they have become. A glorified speed bump. Okay.
All right.
I did lose 3 witches. I do owe John a morale test. That's an auto pass, so they're fine. The Necrons go up to 6 command points. I still have 8, so that's exciting.
Whoa.
And Satan powers.
Satan powers.
That's right.
All right, so I think Skari spaced out, so I couldn't cosmic him. So I'm going to cast Transdimensional Thunderbolt on the Beast.
Oh no, poor Beast, and he's all around stuff too. So what do you got against the Beast? He's such a curious creature.
Everything needs a turn to kill him.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. On a 2.
Yes.
Oh.
He will take D3.
He takes 3
3. Oh no, he does have a feel no pain though. Come on, beastie beast. Survive! No, you got him with a thunderbolt. Oh well, and then everything within 3 inches,
Correct.
which will be the Slith and the Ravager.
So Slith.
Slith
Nope.
is okay.
Ravager.
Ravager takes 1. Feel no pain? No, the Ravager has taken a wound, and you murdered the beast. That's so cruel. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Pistols?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, into there.
Not near a crit tech, so they hit on 4.
Sure. 1 hit.
1 hit. And then strength 5, so needing a 3.
That's right.
Oh.
That's a 1.
That is not a...
No pistols from the little crypto thralls. They look at me funny with their eyes or whatever. The Necron warriors open up. There's going to be 8 of them rapid firing into the witches for 16 shots. 1 rapid firing into the succubus for 2 shots. And then 10 at long range, just out of rapid fire range, into the scourge. He did He did use a stratagem.
Relentless onslaught.
So 6s to hit are like Tesla. They'll cause an additional hit. And I have spent 2 command points to lightning fast the scourge to try and keep them alive for at least one of them alive for a turn.
All right. Let's start by shooting the succubus.
Okay. You do hit her. And that's
hit.
3 hits. Oh my goodness.
Needing 3s.
That's right.
That's 2 at -3.
She has a 3-up invul. That's now a 4-up invul because of the mission. 1, feel no pain. No, she takes a single wound.
Do they have invulnerable things?
They do. It's just a 6-up though against shooting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess you'll be taking it no matter what.
Correct. And so witches against shooting, they die pretty fast.
These need 2s.
That's right. 2s are rolling 1s because of they're veteran warriors, which is normally you'd need a triac stalker or something to give them reroll 1s. But this, you missed once. Oh, you missed. Oh, and then okay, fair enough. You actually got some extra hits in there, so you got more hits than you got shots.
Yay!
Hooray for Tesla goals. Tesla goals is really fun.
All right.
And 3s to wounds. Okay, that's a decent amount of wounds.
That's 2.
12 wounds onto the 7 witches that are left, needing 6s. Okay. And needing 6s. No. So they all die. You just kill them all. If you ever saw the start of the 9th edition, like that cool cinematic entrance thing, that's what happened to them.
10 shots into the scourge.
Into the scourge.
All right, needing 2s.
Needing 3s.
Oh, right, but you're hard to hit.
Because I am hard to hit. You got a couple. You got so many 6s in there, though. 1 miss and 2 miss, but extra. Yeah, cool. That's a 3 though, so that actually hit.
Well, that was an additional one for.
Was it? Okay,
yes.
Cool.
All right, and then
3s to wound. These are only AP 1 unless you roll 6s to wound, in which case they will be AP 2. And he needs 3s. Ooh, I think they got off lightly there.
Oh, so many 1s.
So many 1s and 2s. 4. No 6s. So I do get a 5-up save for the Scourge. Nice. For how many? 4 of them?
4.
4 5-ups. And 6-up Philippines. No, you killed 3 of the Scourge. 1, 2, 3. Making the charge just a little harder.
Needing 3.
The Solar Staff now from this guy into the Succubus.
And needing 2s.
Strength 6?
Yes.
Very nice. 1?
I will command point that one.
Very cool. 1 into a 1 again? No. Okay.
Nope, they are going to be, I believe, -4.
I don't care. 4-up invul. Okay. Are they 2 damage each?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so 4-up invul. Does she dodge out of the way? She's going to dodge out of 1. I'll spend a command point to reroll her save here.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nope. She takes 1 and takes 2 damage. And do I spend the command points that I have spent so far? I do, because of my thing. So I spend 1 command point. She takes 2 more damage. And she's down to 2 remaining.
Succubus.
Crypto thralls into the Succubus. They need a 5 to get in.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I will reroll it.
Awesome.
That is not.
Do they make it?
Yeah.
They barely do. That's a 5. They just get within an inch of me. Awesome.
Okay. The Satan is going to charge.
Very
the
cool.
venom.
And I will spend a command point to watch here.
Okay.
Awesome. The reason I'm doing that is if I can get maybe 1 wound in the charge phase, it's the charge phase, which means that I can kind of it's a different phase for me to get some wounds in, which is good. So hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s, thanks to Archon Skari nearby. He gets 1 hit. Ooh, but a couple of 1s. Ooh. Thank you, my lord. You are so gracious, so kind. So 2 hits. Very nice. Poison, 4 pluses. Toxins, 1. Do I get that wound that I was talking about? Yes!
Yeah!
I do! And he already used his reroll. Take that, Transcendent Satan. And charging. 3. Thank goodness he's really close.
These have been the laziest charges ever.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh.
Dino? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I will not charge the incuba or the succubus.
Okay. He doesn't want to risk it.
No.
Because then he's tied up in combat for the whole game, and that would not be good.
No. All right.
Fair enough.
Let us start with the crypto thralls.
Okay, and the Lich Guard just going to stay there surrounding Vacuous.
Yeah.
Okay, they're very happy there with Vacuous. Awesome.
All right, so 12 attacks from the crypto thralls.
What do they hit on?
3s.
Because the Cryptek is nearby?
Because the Cryptek is right there.
Do they get any sort of rerolls? They're not core or anything?
No, they don't get rerolls.
So they hit on 3s.
They hit on 3s and they're strength 5.
I will spend 2 CP. She's going to be -1 to be hit, so you'll hit on 4s.
All right.
Decent amount of 3s in there.
Yeah, that was definitely
worth it. Okay, so do I spend the CP, by the way? Because of my... I got one back! Hooray! Go, Archon Skari, who's a tactician at heart.
And these need 3s.
That's right. So 4 saves.
At -2.
Yeah, 4 of invul saves. Will she survive? I gave her a chance. I gave you a chance. Oh, no. I have to reroll one of these to try and keep her alive. Okay, and then she needs to roll a 6 on one of these too. Power from pain. Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, she has 1 left. Whee! Good job, Succubus. Good job. And now the Transcendent Satan gets to go. But I did spend another command point, so I'm down to 2 remaining. Ooh.
All right, he gets
oh my goodness.
5 attacks.
Okay, what damage are these?
D6.
Okay, and hitting on?
2s.
And strength?
6.
Okay, so wounding on only strength 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So wounding on 3s. Okay, cool. So hitting on 2s with no rerolls. Ooh, he gets all the time. Wounding on 3s with no rerolls, unless he uses a CP, of course. Oh my goodness gracious.
2.
AP?
4.
So I don't get a save. 2d6 damage against my venom. Ooh, 5. He'll survive.
There you go.
He'll live. Dun, dun. Unless you want to reroll one of those dice. But he will live. No, he's not going to. Okay, so 5 wounds on the venom. And feel no pains. The venom takes 4 damage. And now I get to attack back with the venom. 2 attacks. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s. 1 save from a venom. Good job, little venom. He's okay. And then my succubus gets to swing at you. The succubus failed to do any damage on the crypto thralls because they are toughness 5. So she didn't do any damage there. So with that, the Necrons haven't been able to score the points because the objectives keep moving away from them. I do owe John a morale test on these Scourge as well. And the Satan has moved up and is essentially going to start causing havoc. He has 8 wounds. Remember, I only have the 2 phases to really interact with him. So I can only do 6 damage, which means even if I did maximum damage over the turn, I'd have 2 remaining after that. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to try and tackle the Lich Guard and Vacuous as my main target while continuing to hold points. And I'm going to try and keep my succubus alive and essentially just make it hard for John to score the objectives. And we'll see how this goes. Okay, so morale test for the Scourge. They did lose 3 and their sergeant, so they're only leadership 7.
Oh my.
Insanely courageous! Apparently fighting Necrons brings out the best in my army, which is great. Okay, so with that, let's dive into turn number 2. What? And here we are after the moon phase. I gained 1 command point up to 3. And I spent 2 command points to full back my Venom, who has healed a wound, thanks to the repair systems. And has moved, so it also can act as normal. Great. The Cavalry Warriors have now advanced up the flank to hold that objective, facing off the Transcendent Satan, and hopefully doing some wounds there. The Slith has moved back and is doing the action on the objective to get another contact point. And then we have the Ravager, Darkness, and the Raider and the Venom all within 6 inches of Skari. Vacuous seems to be isolated in the middle of the table. So the Incubi have come out to play as well.
Oh no.
So with that, and then the Scourge have moved to hold that objective and shoot some Shredders, because they're still got some life in them. With that, and the Succubus, of course, if you haven't noticed, fell back into the Raider. Like the very, level-headed character that she is. Oh. She hasn't survived this long in the Dark City for being, incompetent. So she's jumped on the Raider and told the pilot to get the hell out of Dodge. So with that, let's dive into the shooting phase with the Ravager firing into the Crypto Thralls. Okay, Ravager into the Crypto Thralls. They don't have a feel no pain or anything, do they?
No, they do not.
Okay, so I am shooting through the forest because I can't get a bead on them. Needing 4s, rerolling once, thanks to Skari nearby. Thank you, Skari, my lord. Nope. And they are T5, though, so needing 4s to wound. What's their armor save?
3 up.
Cool, so 3 minus 3. And they are 2 damage, 3 or 2 damage a pop.
Oh.
There you go. So they will go down.
What are you doing?
So the disintegrated cannon will be shooting at the Lich Guard, as well as the and the Phantasm grenade launcher will actually be firing into those Necron warriors over there. Yep, we'll do that. So Phantasm grenade launcher into the Necron warriors. It's 3 shots, 1 hit, so it's -1 leadership and no wound. So -1 leadership for the Necron warriors, and then the disintegrated cannon hitting on 4s into the Lich Guard. No, thank you, my lords here. Toughness 5. 4s to wound. Ooh, 2 invulnerable saves, which is now a 5+. Thanks to the, 1? Feel no pains, though.
How many damage?
Just 2 damage on this one. It's not a fancy disintegrator like Darkness has. I do knock 1 of the Lich Guard down.
And then they reanimate.
That's right. So he has to roll 2 5s in order to bring 1 back to life. He does not, even with a reroll. Doesn't matter. But if he would have passed 1, he gets 1 reroll, which means that it would be very hard for me to kill him. The Cabalite Warriors look at the Transcendent Satan and decide to fire all their weapons into it, trying to bring down a star god that has been enslaved. The 4 blast weapons, the green will be the -1 hit one. Oh yeah. 2 hits, needing 4s thanks to your super physiology. 2 invulnerable saves from that.
5 up.
Oh, that's right.
2 go through.
So he did fail 2, 2d6 damage. He takes 3 damage, which is the maximum I can do to him in the shooting phase. And he's probably got the reanimation protocol next, which means he's going to gain 2 wounds back.
He does not benefit from command protocols because he's an enslaved
okay, so he only gets the 1, basically. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. That's good, down to 5. And if I charge them, I could potentially do some more damage. But that's Cavalite Warriors we're talking about. So I don't know, maybe. You still have 3 command points. So you can interrupt me as well. And then I have the Shredders and the Venom. So the Shredders are going to fire into your warriors over there. I get maximum number of shots.
Oh, man.
12 Shredder shots, hitting on 3s now because they did not advance, which is good. Ooh, They didn't hit as well as I would have hoped. One of them just totally missed. And then 3's rerolling against infantry. So it'd be 5 at -1. Not terrible, not terrible. So 4. And then the reanimations. Ooh, 1 reroll. Ooh, 4 out of 4. What are the odds of that happening? Bloop, bloop. Okay, so with that, I'm going to shoot the Venom. It's going to shoot everything at those Necron warriors as well. So I get another 12 shots from the Venom. And Archon Skari is nearby. Thank you, Mr. Skari. Well, I wasn't worthy for that reroll. Grumble, grumble. And all 4s. Oh, this Venom is on fire today. 6 armor saves from the Venom.
No AP.
No AP, just 4-ups. Okay. So 3 and then reanimations over there. Ooh, 1 and 2 reroll. That reroll 1's on reanimation. Amazing. 1 more goes down. Okay, fair enough. And then Archon Skari has his blast pistol. He's going to shoot into the Lich Guard. And he hits. And he wounds. 1 invulnerable save. That's going to go through for d6 damage. For 4. They are, nope. And does he come back to life? He does not, even with a reroll, because he has to get 2 successes to bring 1 back. I find the best way to kill multi-wound creatures in the Necron book is killing them 1 at a time. Makes them very hard to reanimate. Or they don't reanimate as quickly in that case. So with that, we're moving into the charge phase. And Archon Skari will charge. And he's going to declare both Vacuous and the Lich Guard because he can fit right in there within an inch, which we pre-measured and everything to make it faster. And he goes in.
He could run around the bushes.
He could also run around. Actually, that is also very true. No, but he's gonna get stuck in there, nice and close. The Incubi are gonna charge in as well. Oh. They move their 5. They're gonna just get in there.
Surprise, surprise.
They're gonna surround him. Keep him company. That sort of thing. Ha ha! They say. And with that, I will begin the charge phase with the Incubi.
Oh no!
Yes, the Incubi charging. I feel like this is a common sight in our games. And I will be spending my command point to give them onslaught. My Clavex is going to use his Demi-Claves as the strength 5 Demi-Claves to wound on 3. No, to wound on 4s. Right, yes, that is why. That makes a big difference. Good, T5. So Clavex hits on 2s. And he gets an additional hit.
Oh no.
Oh, baby. And wounds on 4s with his mega strong... One invulnerable save. 1 invulnerable save from the Clavex.
Safe.
Oh, okay. And then the rest of the Incubi are going to try and do some damage here, hitting on 3s. 6s are additional hits. Okay, so a couple of 6s there, which is nice. Offset some of the misses.
Reroll 1s.
Oh, I do reroll 1s. Ooh, yay. That's right, because they are veterans. Thank you for that. Makes me smile inside.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm needing 5s to wound, but 6s are 3 damage each.
Oh my.
Also really good. Hiya! So 2 at 3 damage, and 1 at 1 damage.
All right. So we'll do 2 at 3 damage, needing 5.
Correct.
1 goes through.
1 goes through for
And
3 damage.
1 goes through as well.
Okay.
So we'll do the 3 feel no pains.
That's right. And he is going to go down.
1, and then the feel no pain from the 1.
And 1 takes a wound. But now you roll for the models that were gone, so 2.
So 1 reanimation.
Correct. No. And he stays down. Would you like to interrupt?
I will not.
Okay, he's definitely not interrupting. Archon Skari is just going to attack the Eternal Guard with all of his attacks. Now, Archon Skari has 5 base attacks. He gets 2 for the Jin Blade, and he charged.
Ooh.
So he does hit on 2s. And he rerolls thanks to himself. And he is strength 4.
5.
And he hates everything. So he rerolls all wound rolls.
Oh dear.
So that would be 4 invulnerable saves from the Jin Blade.
85.
And they're D3 damage each.
Oh dear.
So the first one does 1 damage on the one that's wounded.
Yep.
And then it's 3d3 damage on the last one for 5 damage on the last of the Lich Guard.
Come on, 6 ups.
And the Lich Guard go down as Archon Skari cuts them down. And with that, I'm not going to move him any closer because, he's already in engagement range with Vacuous. Vacuous does get to swing back.
Vacuous will hit you back.
Very nice, very nice.
He gets 3 attacks. Oh.
Vacuous!
Gonna be hitting.
Well, I'm out of engagement range with the Incubi, so you can come in and fight the Incubi if you'd like, if you want to punch him. Totally.
Do they have an invulnerable save?
No. No, they do not.
No, they do not.
No.
No, they do not.
Incubi do not have an invulnerable save.
Oh.
I wish in lots of ways that they would, but they do not.
Chopping down my guard.
Oh, there you... Oh, well. It was actually Skari that did all the work. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
He doesn't reroll himself.
He does not.
And, oh my goodness gracious, the loss of his guard has been too much for his computer in his brain to handle, and he totally just whiffed. Oh, but he's, now he calls over to the Satan, and he's like, get over here and help me. So with that, end of turn 2 for the Drukhari. I do have the objectives for another 30 points. I got myself another contact point with my Slith. And we move on to battle round number 3 with the Satan gaining a wound. And then D3 models coming back from the Necron warrior unit for 3. Oh my goodness gracious. It's free models. They're so good. I love Techno Monsters just for that as well.
So great.
So with that, it is a new battle round. I believe it is the March of the Objectives.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
That tree man.
Over here. Haha. Yes. 6 inches in my direction. This one. Haha. Oh no. Oh, you get to move it this time. Oh no.
3 inches.
It's gonna move away from you. Yeah, away from me. Closer to you. And the last one over here. 2. You get to move it again this
runs
time.
Straight at the Satan.
I love this dynamic. So fun. Okay. So with that, on to turn number 3. It is the protocol of...
The Hungry Void.
Which is a close combat protocol.
So let's do... Each time a model makes a melee attack, if they charged...
On a 6, it's an extra AP? Or is it the other one, which is +1 strength?
We will do... the +1 AP.
Okay, so AP on 6 to hit in
Yes.
combat. Okay, perfect. And the Satan has moved up to make sure he's in range of that, to do a giant cosmic fire. Is that right? Is that the right one?
That is correct.
Hooray, I'm learning. And he did gain his wound back. And Vacuous is just going to sit there because he should be able to get in there and tag Skari with the no invulnerable save shenanigans. So we'll see how that goes for Skari.
End of the movement.
The cosmic fire!
All right, we will start with the Slith and move our way over.
Okay, on a 4+?
On a... nothing.
Okay, he survives that.
The Raider.
The Ravager.
Ravager.
Yep.
Darkness.
Darkness. Takes D3. For 3. Darkness takes 3. Ooh, that was painful.
Venom.
The Venom takes
Nothing.
nothing. Yes.
The Scourge.
The Scourge, are they within 9? I think so. We'll double check that. I think that's pretty close.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, they're just in. Okay, D3 against the 4 Scourge.
3.
Oh my goodness. 6 Final Pains on the Scourge. They just get engulfed in cosmic fire of doom.
The
Raider is fine.
The Incubi.
They do. 1. Okay, I'll take it on the Clavex.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you have any other way to do mortals other than like randomly doing another power?
No.
Okay, I'll take it on the Klavik. 6 up. He takes a wound.
Okay. And then on Skari himself.
Cosmic fire. Ooh, he will take it, and he takes 3. Oh my goodness gracious. Yo!
Oh.
He takes 1 only. That's right. Do you think I haven't been there? Seen that? The entire unit of Necrons that you're shooting into the Raider wants to kill it. It's the way dense terrain works. If you can draw line of sight to every part of the model without going over obscuring, you don't get the -1. So it is -1 to hit. That's why he's just focusing everything he can onto the Raider. And he is using 6 to wound cause mortals up to a max of 3. Which means he's just trying to completely murder and utterly destroy this Raider.
So, needing 3s.
Okay.
And I reroll 1.
That's right, you are a veteran, which is really good. Which is definitely part of the... there's another one over there that you missed. Oh. There you go. That's 32 shots. Decent. Missed a couple of times, couple of 2s in there as well.
I'll pull out the 2.
And 5s to wound with 6s doing mortals as well. And they're all AP 2 because he's so close to me.
2 6s.
Oh, just
my
2
gosh.
6s.
What the heck is that?
Oh my goodness, I don't know, but there's a lot of 2s and 4s. And where's the other stuff to wound? Wait, you only did 2 wounds?
Only 2 wounds with 2
Oh
mortals.
my goodness.
Wow.
What in the world did we just witness? This pilot must be like just totally hoping he doesn't die a horrible death. Okay, so 2 5-up saves. Okay, you still might kill it. It only has 4 wounds left. 6 up, feel no pains. Oh, he lives with 1. He has 1 wound left. That's where the staff comes into play.
Yep. All right.
The solar staff now, trying to pick up the slack from these Necron warriors, hitting on 4s as well.
4s.
Okay, you look at it. He knows what's good for him.
And then strength 6.
3s, yeah. I'm only T5.
That's 2.
2.
At -3.
Okay, so I only get a 6-up invulnerable save here. Ooh.
2 damage.
Double 6s to save him! John's like, no, don't you dare! Does the Raider go thermonuclear? No. And does the witch die in the wreckage? Yeah! No!
2 for 1.
There's no rerolls on that. And she just dies in the wreckage as the solar staff lucky shot takes them down. Oh my goodness. Great shot from the Cryptek. Bringing down the Raider and bringing down the succubus with it. No, Esfera! Oh man, leave a like down below for that crazy turn of events.
Time to charge.
That's right.
The Shard of Nyadrazatha is going to charge both Skari and
The Incubi. I like it. Let's try and make it in.
Oh.
He will. He does. That's definitely a good roll. 10 inches. You're just going to squeeze right in there. I'm pretty sure you can make it within an inch there.
That one will do.
Yeah, there you go. Boop. So he's just within an inch because of the smaller bases there.
And then the Necron warriors will not. No, they will. Yes, they will.
They are going to. They're going to come and play.
They're going to charge into the Incubi.
Okay.
I believe I'm going to need
a 7.
7.
I mean, that's to go around. That's not to go through. They make it 8 to go around. Good job. Okay, so the Necron warriors have charged. They've moved up here. The Satan has charged as well. So look at that. We go into the combat phase.
The Satan will start first.
And he is going to spend 2.
Spend 2 command points.
To ignore invulnerable saves.
Entropic Strike.
No. Archon Skari doesn't like this very much.
Well, he's going to not like it for very long because he's going to attack Archon Skari.
That's right.
Needing 2s.
Okay. Okay, no rerolls there. And
Needing
wounding
2s.
on 2s. Oh, so 3d6 damage on Archon Skari. That's
11
damage. I don't have a fight on death. You know, that would be really fancy and handy if I could. And lots of 6-up invulnerable saves. No. Arc on Skari just keels over dead. Because that's when a Satan just touches you and you die. That's kind of how that works.
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially when they, is that a shadow field? Oh, that's cute. Dead.
So 5 warriors against the incubi.
Makes sense.
These need 2s.
Yep.
And they reroll 1s for being veterans.
That's right.
And then these need
3s. Mm-hmm. I'm only 2-3. 6s are an extra AP. So 1 extra AP and...
So 4 at no AP and 1 at 1 AP.
You need 3s to wound. There you go.
3 at no AP, 1 at...
Okay, so I'll do the AP one first on the Clavex because he has to take him because he's wounded on a 4. He's okay. And then how many? 3 more?
3.
On 3s. And he's okay!
Oh, no.
Yes! He loves it!
Well, now Vacuous will take his second test.
Nope, because now I get to pick one to fight.
Yes.
So my Incubi will definitely pile in here, and I'm just going to smack Vacuous with all the Incubi!
Oh, no.
This is our chance to stay alive, lads, say the Incubi as they look at Vacuous. You have taken down. He's toughness 5, correct?
He is.
So the Clavex will attack with his strength 5 attacks. And it is turn 3, so I'm hitting on 2s now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lose 1 attack because of the Hieroptic
Right,
staff.
so 2 of the models with engagement range will lose an attack. Because it's only models, I believe. So it is models with an engagement. I have 3 within an inch of Vacuous. So I lose 3 attacks, 1 for each of those Incubi. Okay, let's start with the Clavex into Vacuous on 2s. And no Onslaught because I don't have any command points right now.
Okay.
And on 2s for the rest of the Incubi as well. Okay.
And you roll those 3 1s.
Oh, shoot, that's right. The Clavex. And then. Oh, shoot, only 2. There you go. Boom. 1, 2. Oh, and then 1. Yeah, that was extra. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All right.
Yes, I think that's it. Because did I miss on a 2? I don't remember. Let's take 1 out, just in case. I'm not going to check the footage. Too far. It's too far. Oh, no, they only miss on 2s. So yes, they only miss on 1s.
Right.
Because they are +1 to hit already.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Clavex needs 4s with his super damagey weapons. Ha ha ha. So that one does 2 damage. This one does 4 damage.
All right, let's see the 4 damage.
4 damage goes through.
And 2 damage.
Goes through as well. And that's it. He's down.
I will spend my last.
On a 4+, do the Incubi take him down? Or does he come back? He comes back with, was it D3 wounds again?
1 wound.
Oh, okay. But he can't be within engagement range.
No.
So, no, the Incubi have survived. They have survived this crazy, crazy onslaught of a game so far. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Oh my gosh. What a crazy game so far. And I'll just stay there. So with that, we move into turn 3 for the Drukhari. Oh, holy moly, I say. And here we are at the end of my movement phase. The Venom moved this way after healing, and then the Incubi fell back, got into the Venom. Yes!
Oh.
Have to keep them alive. They're like the one thing I have for the late game that might actually make a big difference. The Cavalite Warriors have moved around now. They're going to basically try and take another couple of wounds off of the Satan, I believe. And then this Ravager's moved up. So I am holding the objectives. I have also decided to do the, let's see. Yeah, there you go. Just out of there. He's going to do the action again. So that's his second contact point. Good job, Fisk. And with that, we move into the shooting phase. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the Ravager is just going to shoot into the Technomancer.
No, don't do it.
Yeah. If I kill the Technomancer, no more coming back in the beginning of every turn, which could mean that's 6 less warriors I have to deal with for the end game here. So let's see if I can bring him down. He is, what's the toughness on him?
4.
4, okay. So hitting on 3s with the Ravager because he's still at full brackets. And wounding on 3s as well. So that'd be 3 minus 3.
He does not get a save.
That'd be 6 damage or a bunch of
does.
damage. He got separated from the group. I got nuked by dark plasma fire. Okay, so then we will do the Venom is actually going to shoot everything it can into the Citan here.
Ooh.
Now, the reason I'm doing that is because the Citan has a 4-up invulnerable save, which means it can just take saves. I wounded on 4s anyway, because it's not Titanic, is it?
No.
Okay. And it also means I've got blasters and a lance, which could shoot at the warriors, and they don't have an invul save. So if I kill warriors, then I just kill them, whereas he gets a save, which I think is a good difference to me made here. Venom hitting on 3s. I think my Venom has been the MVP this game. That and the Incubi, I think, have been doing great. Needing 4s to wound. Yo, does he have a 3-up armor?
He has a 4-up armor.
He has a 4-up armor.
Yes.
Okay. And that would be 5 saves.
Not 5.
We just realized he had a 4-up armor, and because of the -1 invul save, when the Venom did a damage, he actually took a damage. So he's down to 5 wounds, not 6. Okay, 4-ups. And he takes, there's a 3 right there. I can't do any more. So he's down to 2. But that's it. I can't do anything else to him. He's like, unless I charged him and did something, but he's doing an action, and the Incubi are in the Venom. So with that, I'm going to shoot this entire unit of Cavalite Warriors into the Necron Warriors. So into the Warriors, I have 4 rifles. They're just out of rapid fire range, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s as well. 2 armor saves from the rifles, just regular armor. One goes through. So 1 dies so far. And then we have the blasters and the lance. They all hit. Nice, needing 2s to nuke. So 3 get nuked.
3 get nuked. Oh, no.
So that is 4 in total from the squad. And now he takes his reanimations. And they reroll 1s. 2 come back. And that is the end of my turn, which means that I will get my last 30 points. So I've maxed out the amount of points I can get this game. And we move on to the Necron turn numero 4. Let's see what happens as we dive in to the end game, which is Directive
2.
So he's using Directive 2 of the Protocol of the Undying Legion. So every time he takes a reanimation test, he can re-roll 1 of the dice, which is great. So the more dice they take, the better. But of course, the Techno Monster is dead, which means
this is what I got.
That's what he has. And he has already used his Res Orb. That's actually a total change to what I'm used to with Necrons. They're a lot tougher to take down. But once you kill the characters and the orbs are gone, then you can sort of whittle them down little by little. He does gain a wound, and that gains a wound as well. And with that, we move into turn number 4. And we roll off to see where these objectives decide to go off to.
All right.
Which one would you like to do? That one. Okay. Ha-ha! High 5.
Oh, no! Again.
Which is funny because that's the one. That's the one that you wanted. Okay, where am I going to send it? I think I'm going to send it back this way.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. It's so funny. Okay, this one over here. You rolled a 6. I rolled a 4. Oh no, it's going to get away from me. And the last one. Okay. You rolled a 3 to my... so it just stays right there. This has been the funnest dynamic in this game, has been the objectives. They've totally stabbed the Necrons in the back. They've been like... Okay, so let's dive in to the movement.
All right.
End of the movement phase. After laughing a lot about the fact that his priority objective has run away from him every turn, he moved his warriors up, kept Vacuous near the objective, so he's on there, and then the Citan has basically come up and been like, "I'm going to murder you." So yeah, we'll start with that.
We're just gonna check for disc.
Yeah. You wanna hit him too? You wanna get close enough to hit him?
I think I might be.
There you go. Yeah, so he's getting these 3 units here.
So we'll start with Cavalites.
Okay. 4 up for Cosmic Fire.
No.
Ooh.
We'll start with, and then we'll do the Venom.
The Venom. He does, and he takes 2. 6 up feeling points. He takes 1.
That Venom. And then the disc.
He does, and he takes 3. Oh man. Okay. Come on, disc. 6 up. You got him. He just keels over. Consumed by Cosmic Fire. No!
To the Ravager.
The entire unit of Necrons is shooting into the Ravager.
28 shots.
Yep, there are 14 remaining. Just after killing like 60 of them.
1, 2, 3.
I do feel like they are the Undying Legion. Really. Like they're just never ending.
All right, here we go.
Okay, okie dokie.
Eating 2s, because you're in the same bush as me.
I am. There you go, rerolling 1s for veterancy. No fancy shenanigans used.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
And 5s to wound, Pow. How many?
Oh, gee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a little better. 8, 9.
Nice. 9 this time?
9 at -2.
Fancy. You know, it was better than the
2
that you did last time. So 6 up saves because of the -1 to impulse.
Black.
That's right. He takes all of them. 6 up feeling the pains. Oh my goodness. He has 1 wound left.
No!
He takes 5, he has 4, he has 1 remaining.
Oh.
Go Ravager, go! Which is why I always roll. Every time. He's charging the Cavalry Warriors and the Venom. And I decided not to overwatch.
Move, little tree.
He's going to move the little tree aside, because that's fine. And that's that.
And then they're going to attack the charge.
They're going to charge Darkness. Yeah, go ahead.
Die, Darkness.
So they go 1 inch, because they're touching the terrain.
Oh, right.
Yes. Well, technically 2 inches, because you're +1 to charges too, right? Or is it only
it's just
advanced?
movement.
Oh, okay. No charge. So you'd be within 1 inch of the tip of his base there. But you only get to move 1 inch, which means you might not have as many attack as you would have hoped, which is okay with me. The Satan will fight first. Who is he swinging at?
1 on the Venom.
Okay.
4 on the Cavalites.
Fair enough. Okay, so we've got which is the one on the Venom?
The Necron dice.
The Necron dice is the one on the Venom. Okay. Hitting on 2s. Okay, Cavalites get off lightly. Wounding on 3s for the Venom. And 2s.
On the...
Okay, so 2 Cavalites take D6 damage each. And the Venom takes D6 damage. 2 damage for the Venom. So he's going to live. So 6s. Haha, he takes 2. He has 1 remaining. And then 2 damage for the first Cavalite. And 2 damage for the second Cavalite. Oh, so close. So 2 Cavalites do go down.
All right.
Now they get to attack.
We'll pile in.
There you go. How
I
many?
can 3-inch pile in, yeah?
Correct. Just remember your coherency so that you don't get out of coherency essentially.
Don't get
so
away.
important. But you will get 1, 2, say 5.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, 5 is about right. Close enough, as we say in narrative games. Close enough.
So 2s.
Yes, +1 to hit. Oh, good job. 5s to wound with no AP on these.
Your toughness 5?
T6. On a Ravager, it's T6. Yeah.
So 5
Just a little tougher than what you're used to here. Oh, you got 2 go through. Okay. 4 up. Armor saves. Oh, 6 up. Feel no pain. John's jumping up and down. 6s. Ah! Does he explode? Oh no! Tame. So now he gets another 3-inch, which then he'll be able to use. Oh no, because he'd have to end closer there.
That way.
Okay, that does make sense. Okay, so I get to swing back at you, but you have finally made darkness die in one of our games. Okay, so I'll start with the Cabalites in here. Basically gonna just pile in. And I have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a sergeant. 2. He has a power sword though. Awesome. So hitting on 2s for the regulars. And winning on 6s, because only strength 3. Nothing. And then the power sword hitting on 2s and winning on 5s, because he's fancy. 1 save from the power sword. That's right. Then the venom. 2 hits, needing 5s. Nothing from the venom. Okie dokie. So he does get 10 points for that.
Yay, I get points.
There you go. And with that, we move on to my turn number 4. Okay. And darkness is dead. So what should I do here? I've got the incubi to come out. He gets to fight first with stuff here. The venom does regain a wound again.
Trixie.
So and I do gain a command point as well. Okay, so I don't need any primary points in terms of that specifically. So I'm going to, and then they are there, and they're going to be very killy, really, is what that is. So I'm thinking I'm going to get the incubi out, charge Vacuous, tie up the Necron warriors. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the venom back using my 2 command points to act as normal, because I can. Get the Cabalite warriors out of 3 inches. Or how far does he explode?
3 inches.
Okay, so out of 3 inches. And potentially just get some shots off, maybe. But
6 inches.
he does explode at 6. So maybe moving further than 6. We shall see about that. Or should I make them, because they do D3 damage. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'll think about it. What a crazy game this has been so far. So I decided to go for the act as normal on the Cabalite warriors, because if I don't kill him in shooting, they have the best chance at charging in, doing lots of attacks, whereas that only has 2 attacks. That was my deciding factor. The venom has then moved away to hide. The incubi did get out and move. Gonna go charge Vacuous. They can always overwatch. So I definitely don't want to charge them if I can't charge the venom. If I had the venom, then I would have charged the venom to soak up Overwatch again and then charged them to try and kill him. But that's not the case. So with that, the only shooting, the Cabalite warriors looking up at the Transcendent Satan and trying to do as much damage as possible. Here are all the blaster shots. The Dark Lance is the off one because he needs 4s to hit. Okay, so I got 2 hits. Needing 4s to wound because of your crazy rule. So 4s, 2 saves.
5 up.
5 up involves. And you don't have any CP left?
I have 1 CP.
You have 1 CP left.
How many damage is this?
D6.
Yes.
He will use it. Does the Transcendent save? No. D3 damage from the blaster. Oh no. Only 1 damage? No, just 1. Oh, it's D6, so 2 damage. And then I have 1, 2 rifles still available to shoot and a Phantasm grenade launcher. So 2 rifles on 3s and on 4s. Oh, go poison. How a poisons Satan, I do not know.
Oh no.
But I do bring him down. Does he explode? On a 4+?
On a 4+.
He goes thermonuclear.
Oh no!
Yes, tame! He just fizzles. Oh, you guys have been awesome. Holding the line. And the incubi will charge into Vacuous with their 4 inches. Hooray! But they, oh shoot, that's right. Engagement range here for an extra attack. So I am going to do this. I'm going to put 1 guy in engagement range, and then the others are just going to be within half an inch of him. Actually, I have to put 2 in engagement range. So instead of losing 3 attacks or 4 attacks, I just lose 2 attacks. Attacks. Let's start with the Klavex. He's like, this is round 2. 2s to hit. Okay. 4s to wound. That would be 3. 2 that do 4 damage each and 1 that does 2 damage because it is special super weapon. Oh. And I cut him down.
I have 5 up. Feel no pain. Thank you very much.
Oh, you didn't take any of them last time.
I did. I didn't pass any.
Oh, did you? I didn't even see you roll.
And I didn't pass any that time.
Okay, fair enough. The incubi have cut you down. He stands back up, and I cut you down. And then I will engage these Necron warriors. Ta-da! And with that, we move into the Necron warriors attacking as well. So they'll be able to pile in and get some attacks in. 7 can attack the incubi.
My will be done still stands.
It is. They are going to avenge their fallen Pharaon. Thank goodness for being veterans. 6 hits, needing 3s to wound. But they are still in the close combat?
No, they are in the reanimation protocol.
Okay. Very cool. So needing 3s to wound. That was a 3 there. So 4 saves with no AP.
No AP.
So it just goes on 3 ups. And the first one has to be on my Klavex. And they're okay! Those incubi holding the line. And with that, the end of my turn number 4. Moving into the final turn. Which doctrine goes into play? Is it the some fancy one?
So it will be Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant, but it doesn't matter because
you're
characters.
So it doesn't matter. No characters means no protocols enact, and it does mean that we have to do another objective move around.
Oh yeah.
Which one would you like to do first?
We'll start with this.
That one again?
Way.
Okay. Oh, you get to move it this time. It goes up 2 inches. Too little, too late.
Yep.
This one over here. Oh, you rolled a 1. I rolled a 5. Cool. I think that's 5. I'll double measure that. That one?
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 1.
Oh no.
To a 5. Just gonna do that because I'm gonna move up to there anyway. Okay, so with that, shooting phase.
No.
No warden. So
Protocol of the Conquering Conquering.
Oh, that allows you to fall back and shoot. Oh, that would have been so good if you're still alive. Oh, I would have totally not seen that coming. I would have charged into the warriors. You just fell back and just nuked my incubi.
But you're down, Vecus.
I did. I got him. I do get to activate first, however.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do indeed, because it is
your turn.
Your turn.
Yeah.
So the incubi will take this opportunity to just try and ping. Ow.
Pointy.
Yeah. So actually, he has to go that way. Okay. No minus attacks here, and because I'm just going to use his 6 attacks instead. Because he is +1 strength. Good old super incubi. Oh, these incubi have been so amazing. Hitting on 2s for the Klavex. Rerolling 1s thanks to veterancy. And then on... I guess that doesn't actually really matter. Rerolling 1s thanks to veterancy. Very nice. And they're all strength 4. And they are AP... AP2 gives you a 6-up, right?
Yeah.
So these are AP2?
Okay.
That would be 1. 1 goes down. And then these are AP3. So that would be 5 go down from that. So that's 6 in total. And 6 are allowed to reanimate. Rerolling 1s, of course. Ooh, very nice. 3 get up.
4 get up.
4 get up. I only killed 2 with that. Ho. Nice. There are still 12 Necrons left after everything that has happened. So 12 of them get to swing at me. No, my will be done anymore this time.
No.
Oh, that's a big deal.
We will fight with honor.
They will.
3s.
Very nice. Very
Reroll
nice.
on the 1s.
They still reroll 1s. That's fantastic. Okay.
Now 3s again.
I like it. Ooh, a lot better. Imagine if you had +1 AP on 6s to wound.
Oh, I know.
Oh my goodness.
So that's going to be 8.
8 3-ups. Okay. On the Clavex, of course, because he's literally soaking up everything. 3s. Oh, that's a lot. And 6 up, feel no pains. So the Clavex goes down and you kill 2 more of the incubi. They are starting to fall against the pressure and the weight of numbers. It is turn 4, so I am fearless, but he does score that objective, which allows him to get another 10 points.
This is turn 5.
This is turn 5, so now it is my turn, and we'll see what we do. End of game, you get 10 points for every objective that you control. So even if he scores that, that'll be 10. So we'll see what happens. He doesn't have another turn. So I'm probably going to just move the incubi away so I don't have to roll a out of action test for them if they all die. And then I'll just get the Venom, the Cavalry Warriors to come in and shoot. And I'm going to check the action here for my thing, because I don't know if I can do it if there's enemy units within. If I can, and there's enemy units within, then they'll do an action. And they can still shoot when doing actions, which is really cool. The same as your warriors.
Yes.
End of the movement phase. So they fell back. He has 3 models within range of that objective. So in order to do this action, I have to control the objective at the end of my movement phase on my contact objective, which is that one. So now I have 4 models, and I've got some obsec there, and he has 3 models, which means I hold that objective. So I'm going to do an action with them, but I'm not going to shoot the warriors so that he can't reanimate and then take away the objective from me. Well, actually, that doesn't really matter. But it does matter anyway. I'm not really going to kill all those warriors with the piddly amount of shooting I have. Oh, I also have the Venom. But that's okay. With that, we're going to call it. They're going to run into the webway, and we will do our after action reports. Here are the out of action tests. So, darkness is okay. Very nice. The Venom, the Cavalry Warriors, and the Incubi survived. The Scourge. Argon Skari. The Beast. The Succubus. Oh no! She got hurt. Staying in that wreckage. The Witches. Oh, good. And the Raider. Good. Okay, so 2 of my units are going to be taking some battle scars. And let's dive into the Necrons and see what their out of action tests look like. Okay, John, what do you have here for me?
Warrior Squad 1 survived like a champ.
They did. So they don't have to take an out of action test, but...
All right, let's go through. So we'll do the Immortals.
They're okay.
The Infinite Guard.
They are definitely okay.
Torquil, the Cryptek. It's okay.
He's okay.
Vacuous.
He is okay.
The Swarm.
Oh. Disintegrated cannons to the face. Not good for you.
And the Shard of Nyajazatha.
He's okay. Cool. So we'll come back with battle honors and with battle scars. Okay, John, bring it down. What have you gained? What have you lost? How has your crusade taken this battle?
Okay, we've got one bit of sad news. Our little crypto thralls, the Swarm, they're now shell-shocked, which means they lose 1 to their leadership and something else.
-1 to attrition tests.
That's it.
But there's only 2 models, so I don't think that'll come into play very often.
No. But the big winner of this was Torquil.
He leveled up.
He leveled up. And when he leveled up, I used the new Necron ability to pay 1 requisition point to give him an Arcana as well. So he has received a conversion field from leveling up, which is a 4-up feel no pain. And in the fight phase, when he takes a wound, if he throws an unmodified 6, the closest enemy unit takes a mortal wound.
Very nice.
And the Photonic Transubjugator. So the first time he takes a wound, I can make the damage 0.
That's awesome.
And then, to top it off, I think I threw him on the floor. Oh, he's hiding in the bushes. True camouflage.
Hey, we come full circle on that joke.
The Shard of Nyajazatha leveled up because I marked him for greatness.
Yep.
And he has received the Regenerates perk, so he will heal 2 wounds a turn.
Ah, so annoying. Okay, well, that's kind of how that's going to go. Other than that...
Well, we do have 1 dice roll to make.
Oh, no.
I'm going to investigate my Arcana.
Oh, that's right.
And on a 6...
You have unlocked it.
I have unlocked
No,
it.
Necrons do it on a
2.
On a 2+.
Yes.
Yeah. So Necrons, you unlocked your super staff. So now the -1 attack is everybody within 6 inches.
Correct.
Ooh, that's just a lot better.
That is a whole bunch.
A whole lot better. Okay, so let's dive in to what the Drukhari end up with after this game. And here we are after the game and all the rolls and all that stuff. First things first, they have taken a battle scar, Mark of Shame, which means they can't be benefited by any of the auras.
Shame.
But they don't benefit from auras anyway, because they're mercenaries. So, sure, I'll take that. Then the other battle scar was taken on her. She has deep scars, which means she cannot heroic intervene, and she can't do actions. But she's normally dead by that point anyway, so sure, you should have just, maybe with a bit of rest, I might recuperate her over time. So we'll see if I really wanted to heroic intervene later in the campaign. However, we did have Mark for Greatness on the Incubi, Mark for Greatness on the Cavalry Warriors, but they haven't leveled up. And then we did have 3 units level up. So we had the Witches level up, and I've given them a Fleshbane and Brutal Power Sword, which means it's +1 damage, +1 strength, strength 5, 2 damage power sword.
Whoa.
And then Fisk has found a Fleshbane and Brutal Sword as well. Slith claim. So another +2 damage, extra damage, and +1 strength. So he's strength 6, 2 damage now. And then the Raider also leveled up. And he took the repair systems that the Venom pilot has been bragging about the whole time. Hopefully keeping him alive a little longer. So with that, I did mark for greatness the 2 because that was my Victor bonus. I did get 1 investigation point for the Beyond the Veil Crusade, which means I have 3 investigation points. Don't know what I can use them for yet, but I will take a look real quick and tell you about it. And then, and I get 1 more requisition point, so I'm up to 3 now. Okay, so that was a really fun game, John.
Very fun, Skari. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming down. Of course, all the Patreons had like a really cool behind-the-scenes thing while we were filming, which was awesome. That was really entertaining and fun. If you'd like to support the channel, make sure you check the links down below. Click that like, subscribe. That just goes without saying. If you like the content, support your content creators that you enjoy supporting. So a little note on investigation points. Really quickly. There's so many missions in this, it's crazy. So as you get investigation points, you can essentially spend them for some extra stuff. So right now, I could find a supply cache, which means I could increase the supply limit or fresh recruits without spending any requisition points, which is really cool. Or I could pick 1 Crusade card that has 1 or more battle scars, take 1 of the battle scars and remove it. For 2, instead of using a requisition point, I can use investigation points for that.
Solid.
Mental conditioning. And then the study artifact, which means I could add +1 for every point I spend to unlock one of the requisition artifacts. Necrons just doing it on 2+, but we can try and make it easier with attuning to it or identify object. If you play D&D, that's your identify magic item right there. But I could do gain a requisition point. If I go up to 7, I could pick a character to just take a relic, or I could pick one after 9. I just pick a battle honor for a unit, which is awesome. I really like that one. Maybe I'll keep it. I'll bank it until I can give something a battle honor. Okay, sir. Thanks for coming down, John.
Thank you, Skari.
And that's it. That's it. I'm done talking. So we'll be back with another battle report. Thanks a lot for tuning in. This is Skari, your grateful host, signing off until next time. Skari out. The Thskin.